A summary of the novel Noli me Tangere, written by José Rizal. The story begins at a lavish gathering in the home of Captain Tiago in Manila, a celebration attended by well-known officials, friars, and select guests. It is on this occasion that Juan Crisostomo Ibarra is reintroduced to society, a young man who has just returned from Europe after 7 years of study. He is warmly welcomed by the guests, but it is immediately noticeable that Father Damaso, a Franciscan priest, treats him with coldness, as if harboring deep resentment or anger toward the Ibarra family. Here, Rizal begins to show the tension between civil authority and religious authority, and how this struggle shapes the fate of the townspeople. Before long, Ibarra learns the tragic news that his father, Don Rafael, has died. And not only that, he died in prison due to false accusations of heresy and subversion. The one who spread these accusations and helped imprison Don Rafael was none other than Father Damaso. But it does not stop him from seeking the truth behind what happened. After the gathering, Ibarra travels to the town of San Diego, his childhood home. There, he once again sees the memories of his youth and the beloved maiden he cherishes, Maria Clara, the gentle and graceful daughter figure of Captain Tiago. When they reunite, the memories of their promises and love are rekindled. However, neither of them knows that a deeper secret binds their lives together, a secret revealed only at the end of the novel. In San Diego, Ibarra continues his late father's dream, to build a school. He believes that education is the key to the town's progress and to lifting Filipinos from ignorance and oppression. But this plan is disliked by the friars, especially Father Salvi, whose quiet and seemingly devout manner hides a deep hunger for power. Behind his feigned kindness is a desire to control every aspect of the townspeople's lives. While Ibarra is busy constructing the school, the novel unveils the different faces of society under Spanish colonial rule. One of the most heartbreaking and emotional parts is the tragedy of Cisa and her sons Crispin and Basilio, young sacristans who are accused of stealing gold. Crispin, still a child, is brutalized by the guards and disappears into darkness, never seen alive again. Basilio escapes, only to find his mother abused and destroyed by the civil guards. Because of the injustice and unbearable suffering, Cisa gradually loses her sanity. Their story reflects the misery of ordinary Filipinos, innocent yet harmed by the iron hand of an oppressive power. As the tension in San Diego worsens, a new character emerges to shed light on the true condition of the people. Elias, the mysterious man who saved Ibarra during a fiesta incident. Elias comes from the ranks of the oppressed, a man searching for justice for himself and for his ancestors. Through their conversations, Elias reveals to Ibarra the roots of poverty, injustice, and suffering in the country. He urges Ibarra to lead and take decisive action, but Ibarra insists on peaceful reform. Their views diverge. Elias believes the rotten system must be destroyed, while Ibarra believes it can still be reformed without bloodshed. However, Ibarra's enemies begin to move. They destroy his reputation and twist his good intentions to bring about his downfall. The school project is sabotaged, he is slandered before the townspeople, and he is gradually isolated from society. At one gathering, Father Damaso openly insults the memory of Ibarra's father, leading to a heated confrontation. In his fury, Ibarra nearly attacks the priest, which results in the church completely shunning him. This marks the beginning of his tragic decline. In the events that follow, Ibarra's enemies use a fake uprising to implicate him. They employ bandits and poor townsfolk to make it appear as though Ibarra is the mastermind. He is swiftly arrested and imprisoned, while Maria Clara grows increasingly distressed over his fate. Amid the chaos, Elias devises a way to rescue Ibarra from prison. During their escape, they reach Pagsanjan, where a dramatic chase unfolds on the lake. In an effort to save his friend, Elias takes on all the danger, until he is shot by the guards, who believe they have killed Ibarra. Ibarra escapes, but Elias is gravely wounded. He hides in the forest, surrounded by nature's silence, until he draws his final breath. In his last moments, he expresses a wish for the country to one day achieve freedom, justice, and the dignity to live honourably. Meanwhile, when Maria Clara hears that Ibarra is supposedly dead, she is forced to choose between marrying the alferez or entering the convent. In the end, she chooses to become a nun after learning a deeply kept secret. Father Damaso is her biological father. Knowing she can never openly love Ibarra, and burdened by guilt for signing documents used against him, she chooses the cloistered life, a life of sorrow and longing. And in the novel's ending, Rizal shows a nation wounded, but still facing the dawn with hope. Ibarra goes into hiding and lives anew in solitude, while Elias becomes a symbol of heroism and sacrifice. In the end, the novel reveals that love of country does not end with words. True love requires action, conviction, and the courage to face the truth, no matter how painful. Noli me Tangere is a mirror of Philippine society during the Spanish era, a society oppressed by greed, power, and religious abuse. Above all, it is a call for every Filipino to open their eyes, awaken their hearts, and seek the light amid darkness. Within its pages, Rizal shows that change begins with knowing oneself, one's nation, and the truth. Even today, the novel lives on, reminding us that love of country is a duty that must never be abandoned.